Good morning, children. Today we are going to start with the sweat glands, page 130. Each sweat gland is a simple coiled tube consisting of deeper excretory part and an excretory part which runs upward to open on the surface. And the outer opening is called the sweat pore. And the total number in the body is estimated to be about 2 million. And humans living or belonging to the hotter countries have more sweat pores than those living in the colder countries. See, this is a sweat gland. This excretory part lies in the dermis, and the excretory part, it opens to the outside by sweat pore. So this is the excretory gland, the sweat gland, and the number of sweat pores, it varies from 60 to 80 per square centimeter on the back and 400 per square centimeter on the palm of your hand. Can you guess why the sweat pores are more numerous on the palms? Because of the surface tension for grip. For the same reason, some people turn the leaves of the book or count the currency notes by applying saliva on their fingers. A dirty habit indeed, and unhealthy too. So the sweat pores are more on the palm to increase the surface tension so that the grip is stronger. And the excretory part of the sweat glands absorb fluid from the surrounding cells and blood capillaries of the dermis and passes it into the excretory sweat duct, which pours it out on the surface. So the excretory part of the sweat glands absorb water from the surrounding cells and it passes it out through the sweat duct and finally through the pores as sweat. And the sweating or perspiration goes on at all times in minute quantities. So all the time this sweat is removed from our body, though we can't make it out or it is invisible, or sometimes large quantities as during the strenuous exercise or during hot and humid weather. And when it is hot and humid, the person may lose as much as 1 kg per hour, 1 kg of the sweat per hour. And the major function of sweating is to lose body heat by evaporation. And sweating is carried out to remove the body heat by evaporation. Then the sweat, it consists of about 99% of water, 0.2 to 0.5% of salt, and traces of urea are also present. And this urea lost through the sweat is about 1% of the total urea which is removed from our body. And cold sweat also occurs. Maybe it is under psychic conditions such as fright and nervousness. And sweating may also accompany nausea and severe pain. And this is due to the loss of the body salts. Then mammary glands are there, and the mammary glands are modified sweat glands. These glands are present both in male and female. So these mammary glands are the modified sweat glands and they are present both in male and female, but in male they persist only in rudimentary state. They are not functional. Whereas in female at puberty they enlarge to form a pair of breasts. Each breast carries a central conical projection called nipple, and 15 to 20 milk ducts open on the nipple. Each milk duct is continued inward into a branching manner to join a cluster of about 15 to 20 lobes of the mammary glands. And the activity of mammary glands is related to the reproductive hormones. So the functioning of the mammary glands, it is related to the reproductive hormones called prolactin and pregnancy. The milk secreted by the mammary glands is highly nutritious for the newly born baby. So this much for today.